more in this sport than Chris Lieben can even imagine about doing. While Chris Lieben was over there swimming around in his red-headed mother's stuff, Vanderlei Silva was out here running through the competition in pride. Yes, No, I'm not. I got a whole lot more to say.
Are you done yet?
Okay.
Because Chael Sonnen's talking about Vanderlei Silva all the time, and Chael Sonnen's the animated, and of course, sorry to take your name, but he is the animated of the UFC. He's calling out Vanderlei Silva, and I hope that the fight happens because I want Chael Sonnen to knock the crap out of him in 10 seconds.
Well, that probably might not happen.
It won't happen because Chael Sonnen doesn't want the name.
I know that. But no, we're not talking about Chael in Vanderlei. We're talking about Chris Lieben in Vanderlei.
Well, Chris Lieben it's like student with the teacher, student versus teacher.
Okay.
The student whooped ass.
Yes, he did. I'm not denying that. But all I'm saying is, don't try to make it seem like, oh, Vanderlei's over the hill. Well, he's never done nothing. He's done nothing in the sport.
No, I respect him as a fighter. I always will respect him as a fighter. But he is over the hill.
Okay, yeah.
I respect Randy Couture.
All right.
He's over the hill.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
All these other marks out
there. Okay, bottom line is, folks.
Tito Ortiz, but they
bottom
think he's over the hill.
Bottom line is, folks, Chris Lieben TKO'd Vanderlei Silva. Yeah, yourself. Anyway, Chris Lieben TKO'd Vanderlei Silva in the first round. So,
3
obviously,
seconds.
Okay, man, you want to go ahead? You want to go ahead and say how big his arms are too? You want to tell him the hair color he was rocking that night too?
Red.
Huh?
It means blood.
Anyway, whatever.
Hats off to Chris Lieben.
Yeah, hats off to Chris Lieben, man. I mean, good win. That's a nice way to rebound from a devastating loss.
I'm going to send balloons and flowers to Brazil for Vanderlei Silva because he desperately needs it. AKA, and send him some money also to get him to a damn retirement home because he deserves that.
I could thank you for my fans. For the fight that I lost, I thought I was going to come with the hands and kick them in the first round because my intention to go in the ring is to kill the guy,
And yet you're poking fun at him, but you're a Vanderlei
fan. I'm a Vanderlei fan because he disappointed me. He disappointed me. I can't stand that. But Chael is right though. Chael is right.
Anywho, congrats to Chris Lieben.
Chael Sonnen t-shirt, by the way. You can go get that at UFCshop.com.
And tapout.com.
And tapout.com.
Maybe. That's all out, but we don't know.
Go ahead.
But anyway, main event. Unbelievable main event. Dominic Cruz taking on Uriah Faber.
Historic. Wasn't this the first ever time a bantamweight title has been defended at a UFC pay-per-view?
Yes.
So this was kind of like history being made, right?
Being made.
Yeah.
And this fight, a lot of people were saying that it could have been a split decision.
Could have been
a split decision.
It was razor sharp. It was razor sharp.
I have to disagree with that.
Really?
What most people are saying that.
So you think it was a clear-cut decision?
Cruz dominated that fight.
But you got to remember. Uriah Faber had his moments because you remember, even though he didn't necessarily, wobble Cruz completely, he did clip him with that overhand right. I think that was in the middle of the second or third round. I think they got into an exchange and Uriah caught him like on the chin. I mean, he fell down, but he got right back up. I mean, he's tough as hell. I mean, there's no denying that. Dominic Cruz, he's a tough guy, but he still got cracked.
Yeah.
I mean, Uriah Faber, he got cracked too because he caught him with a jumping knee, or didn't he catch him with a flying knee, something, and caught him like kind of grazed him a little bit. So. Yeah.
And now that Cruz maintained the title, there's a lot of contenders that are going around right now. One of them, very interesting, I got a chance, I work at Chateau Lawn here in Rattleton, is Brian Bowles.
You're really going to bring this up?
I'm going to bring this up.
Oh, goodness.
Especially if he hears this.
Oh, man.
Right?
Shout out to Brian Bowles, man.
What up, man? Hardcore Gym.
Hardcore Gym.
And
American Top
Team.
What up, Steve?
But anywho, I was very fortunate to meet Brian Bowles. Overall, great guy. And he was talking some mad crap about Uriah Faber. All right, and to a certain extent, this is why he came up. Uriah Faber. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying
Uriah Faber. But one thing that he did say was that he was sick and tired of Faber being the poster boy of the WEC.
And I agree with him.
And I agree with him. It's kind of, I hate to get off subject, but it's kind of like the John Cena CM Punk type of thing. All right, John Cena's a poster boy of professional wrestling now, which
there's guys in wrestling that are 30,000 times better than he is.
All right.
And the same can be said with Uriah Faber.
But it's the exact same thing. You know, Faber's on all the promotion stuff.
That
why is Brian?
Why?
Yeah, and the Mountain Amp,
and the Mountain Amp, and
all this stuff. Why can't Brian Bowles not be on there also? Brian
Jose
Bowles,
Aldo.
And Jose Aldo wasn't in a lot of those too. But all right, edit that out. But
Whoops.
one mistake for George.
Whoops.
The MMA is like beating right there. But yeah, like I said, Brian Bowles had a great fight also in the undercard. He defeated him. A lot of talk right now. Demetrius Johnson, aka Mighty Mouse. I like that nickname. Very intriguing nickname.
And it's not because of the ears, ladies and gentlemen. Not the ears.
Not.
It's not the ears.
That's a lame nickname.
What?
What
did you say?
What is?
Huh? No.
Yeah,
What?
anyway,
That's why he doesn't know MMA word crack shit.
That's a lame nickname.
But anywho, Demetrius Johnson and Brian Bowles have been going back and forth whether or not which one deserves the next shot at Dominic Cruz. And we were talking about this earlier on the phone. Why not put both of them in a match?
Just let them fight, Dana. Just let them fight.
And just see who wins it, and just like they did with not Cain Velasquez, Junior Dos Santos and
Shane Carwin. Just let them fight.
And just let them fight.
That's why it's called the UFC. It's the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Thank you. It's the Ultimate Fighting Championships.
But either that or just let Mighty Mouse get the the title bout. And then let someone like Brian Bowles take on Faber.
Yeah.
Also,
so we could settle. So he could settle the score with Faber.
Yeah.
And if he beats Faber, he's the next contender for the title.
He respects what Faber has done. He's just tired of seeing him on TV all the time.
I agree with him.
And to a certain extent,
nobody want to look at a butt chin all day on TV.
And like I said, he's from Long Beach, California, and dreadlocks, and he looks like a female. He looks like Cyborg. He looks like
that freaking dude Cameron off of Kid and Play's House Party. That's what he looks like. That freaking weed head guy with the blonde dreads.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he looks like. Except he's got a chin like a behind.
He has a face like a female.
Yeah. Sorry. I bet you if him and Brian Bowles got into a stare down and you saw his lips. If you saw Brian Bowles' lips look towards his chin, it looked like it'd be somebody kissing a mini behind.
But anywho, overall good main card. I was 5-0 on that main card.
I was 5-2.
No, you were 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1.
4-1. Yeah, you lost to Chris Lee and Vanderlei Silva. But I was 5-0, and like I said, in my opinion, as a whole, I think this pay-per-view with TOT's winning, with Dominic Cruz winning, me being 5-0, I have to rub it again. Sorry. On the main card, but undercard I sucked. I suck too. Who doesn't suck on the undercard? But no one cares about it.
Exactly right.
But anywho, I probably give this pay-per-view probably high 7s, maybe 7.95, 8, somewhere in that range.
I just give it a straight 8.
Okay.
I give it a straight 8.
Okay.
I mean, this is no doubt. This is no doubt, in my opinion, the pay-per-view of the year. And I mean, last year was UFC 117. This year is UFC.
And the only reason why I give it to him, 2 early knockouts, thanks to Ortiz and Chris Lee.
You mean submission?
Well, submission. Yeah. 2 quick finishes. Sorry.
Right. There you go.
And of course, I wanted Melvin Millard and Shane Roller to be the 5th one instead of Matt Wyman and Dennis Severs, but I understand that one bit.
Right.
All right. That's done with the first. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Okay. Yeah, but eventually, overall, I mean, every match lived up to its expectation. This is really one of those rare UFC pay-per-views where you can be like, everything lived up to the hype. Like, you knew it was going to be fireworks, you knew it was going to be electricity, all of that cliche stuff. It lived up to every bit of that.
Yep.
So for that, I've got to give it a thumbs up. Dana, Lorenzo, Joe Silva. Job well done, y'all. Job well done. Job well done. Awesome job. Now that we've got that out of the way, we want to talk about a man that is revered by few and looked down by all. This man tells it like it is. He will always tell it like it is. In my opinion, this guy is the real #1 contender. That's right, I said it, the real #1 contender.
For the middleweight.
For the middleweight championship, and he will be the middleweight champion sooner than later, and I know a lot of y'all out there don't like it.
Haters.
Particularly one guy over here, sitting narrowly in front of me.
Whoa, you got to realize, he's Team Death Clutch.
Oh.
He likes Pat Barry, who likes the bang, and he likes a homosexual and Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah,
So,
he likes
he likes to do a three-way with Sable and Brock. Also,
he likes muscle-bound kickboxers and wrestlers. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, but yeah, the guy we're talking about is Chael Sonnen. You know who he is. You know the guy that dominated Anderson Silva for 4.5 rounds. And because he made a little mistake, you know, and kind of got tired a little bit of the fight, he got choked out, but it's okay.
He got the belt.
Because he beat him up for 4.5 rounds, like he said he was gonna do, and that's why my buddy Kurt has the shirt on. I'm gonna have mine soon, so y'all look out for that. UFC.com. Well, yeah, we want to talk about our man Chael Sonnen. He is officially back in the UFC. So go tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend, and. Basically at UFC 132, he did what he does best, and that's basically tell the truth about people. He told the truth about Wanderlei Silva, who is over the hill, as Kurt obviously demonstrated a few minutes ago. He called out some karate guy,
from Japan,
who
China,
drinks his own urine and all this,
has
all
no
that stuff.
MMA skills.
That's
right.
And comes from a team of MMA fighters that love each other and have Samoan butt sex.
And most of them would say
every
Team
2
Black
weeks.
House, according to these two, Team Gay House, because they like to
whack house, flack house, whatever you want to call them.
do intercourse together. So
they love to play touchy feely with their BJJ black belts and stuff like that.
Machida and the Nogueira brothers and all those
and all that
bags.
Yeah, right.
Down in Team Gay House.
But yeah, basically, Chael Sonnen was basically speaking his mind like he always does, and he basically said, he might make a little stop to, let's say, 205, and he might want to take out the karate guy, Lachita, the Cheetah, whatever his name is, Machida, Cheetos, Cheesy Checkers, whatever you want to call him. But, he might just want to take a little trip there, to kind of show Machida, how you're supposed to fight. We don't do karate around here, Leoto.
No.
This is not the Karate Kid. This is not Mortal Kombat. This is the UFC.
Yep.
You get into a fight, okay? You put these up, and you keep swinging these until you hit somebody in the jaw till they fall out.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Machida lost to who?
I believe that was Rampage.
Rampage and
Mauricio
and
Shogun.
Rampage is what kind of MMA fighter? A wrestler.
A wrestler. Yeah, that's right.
And that's exactly what Chael Sonnen is. Chael Sonnen is a top 5 wrestler in all of the UFC.
And if you don't believe me, let me run it down for you. NCAA Division I, 2-time University Greco-Roman wrestling champion.
And by the way, Shogun made him look like a bitch too.
Exactly. Thank you. Twice.
He only won one of them, but he should have won both of them.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
But anywho.
So Machida is not unstoppable.
And everyone was saying when Machida first came in, and who did Machida fight in his first 3 or 4 fights?
Sokachu? Next. Let's see. Some guy named Nakamura?
Next.
Who? David Heath? Next.
But anywho, a lot of bums.
What?
And he's on what, a 2-fight losing streak now. And if he fights next, say he fights Chael Sonnen next, and he loses, his ass is going.
I mean, the reason why we say he's on a 2-fight winning streak because we're not going to count that fight with Randy Couture because that was pretty much a gimme to Lyoto. I mean, Randy Couture.
Sorry, Mr. Stephen Fuller.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. We love you, but damn.
Right. I mean, basically, Randy Couture called up Dana White. He was like, Dana, let me go out there and basically be a human demonstration for Lyoto Machida to look good. Let me be a punching bag. Let me be his karate bag. So I can make Lyoto Machida look good and kind of relieve him of the humiliation that he suffered from Rampage and Mauricio Shogun Hua. So we're not going to even count that fight.
No.
But the Chael Sonnen fight, that's a real fight.
Yes.
And another thing, let me address the Chael Sonnen naysayers out there. Okay, y'all can rub it in his face all you want about he got submitted. Okay, fine. But here's the thing. If Anderson Silva's supposed to be the greatest pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and he's supposed to be unstoppable, then why in the world was he on his back for most of the fight? Tell me that, huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Can you tell me that? No, you can't. You can't. And why? Oh, hold on, Kurt. But I'll do you one better. How is it that Anderson Silva got outstruck 200 plus times, according to Fight Metric? He got outstruck by a guy that's not even supposed to be a good striker.
Yep.
How your man gonna get outstruck?
Yep.
Tell me that.
Yep.
Tell me that, man. And and